Hello family, welcome back to Carol Living. Oh, that was nice. Oh my god, I'm very happy to be back to another video. Today I am bringing you in such a very private space, the bedroom. Many of us have amazing spaces where we rest at the end of the day, and yes, you want it to be inviting, you want it to be cozy, you want it to be designed and put together such the other 8 hours that you spend resting, you want that that to count. I did a bit of work on this bedroom. Of course, Betty knows where this bedroom has come from. As my little sister, she's always in my space, and I just want to emphasize that it did not just happen. It has been built over time. And like I was telling you, Betty, you used to always visit me, and this mattress has always been it was just down.
Yes.
This is a box spring mattress. Many different mattress brands have them. They're boxes and they're spring. They're soft on your body. They are really they're bouncy, but yet they are firm for your body and they can hold together. But they are also very long lasting. When you buy one in our culture, that's it. Once you buy one, you can use it for over 20 years. Maybe you can decide, let me move it to the guest room, let me give it to my child, and I renew. But you can always use them for a long time. They do not thin away, they just stay there. So when I was designing, I said I will buy piece by piece in my room, but I had to have the end in mind. I had to have the end. And I've always been telling Betty, oh my god, I'm like, this is what I want, this is the picture I want. And I know sometimes for many other, especially those, you at least you always understand, but for many of my family, sometimes they'll be like, oh, what is Carol talking about? Mm-hmm. But when they see it together, like, oh, that's what you are meaning. Mm-hmm. So Betty, how would you feel this room? Please just tell us, what is the vibe?
Is it sleeping time now?
I love it. You get to places and then a bed is either a turn on or a turn off. But for this bed, oh my god,
she's just for what
you just
so
can't wait
inviting.
to dive in here. I like everything. I like the colors. And I noticed she's used white, but different kinds of, what are the textures?
Like the texture. You can have the same color and design by layering. Design doesn't need to be boring, like, oh my god, if I don't bring in color, but you can ensure you have possibly one bold color, and the bold color should be a bit smaller in size. Notice my bold color is my headboard and the bed. The entire box has that color. But first and foremost, much as it's bold, it's just like the green, comfy, like lean back and rest kind of color. Anything that looks like nature. Green is a nature color. When you go to the environment, look at the grass, the trees, it's a nature color. So however much it's bold, it's a neutral because it's a nature color. We all have a mindset used to green. So that's why I went for it. And I think that's also timeless in my view. What do you think, Betty? It's timeless, yeah?
Really timeless. Now, when you invited us to your bedroom, I touched it and I could feel, wait a minute. Is this the normal way the head comes, or it's, if I went to town, would you clearly direct me on where I can get something like this with this body, with this texture?
Wow, and now that's where we come in. This is a product of Carol Living. I am launching this bed, and it's a product from Carol Living family. We've all worked together to build this, but I have to say I've worked with different people collaboratively to come up with this. We sourced every material. The sponge that goes behind here, the fabric, it's a velvet fabric, so it's very comfortable on skin. Like, you're in bed, you don't want anything to scratch you. You might decide to lean back and let me read a book while I stand up, or let me binge on a magazine, or let me watch a show on a computer, or if you decide to put even a screen in your room. But so I thought to myself, I need something that's really comfy. So it's a velvet material sourced by Carol Living. The box around, as you notice, you've seen our video, the box around is basically also tufted with fabric and also sponge. So it's very comfy. Like when I knock myself or somebody comes, just rotating like Erin when she's moving, I'm sure she can just knock herself on the bed. It's still comfortable. So for those of us who have children, we know sometimes children are running around and they could fall down and knock themselves. It's very comfy. Touch it, Betty. It's very comfy, and yeah, it's extremely comfortable, and it's just like comfort around. But most importantly, I feel like it's my baby. It's like a child, you know, like how you birth a baby, like you source every material carefully, you go downtown, look for everything. And then this bed, just watch this. I can move it. You see, with just my legs. Cleaning in our rooms is difficult when you have to pull the bed, like it's so heavy. So I made sure that it has casters under it and it can be moved. Even my child, even if the smallest baby can move this bed. And it's not because it's light, not really. It actually is a heavy bed, but just introducing the casters that can move it, rotate it easily, makes it easy. So when you want to clean, you just move it over one side. Yeah, and then when you want to clean the other side, just move it over. So that's the comfort. Please, you can go order for it. It's available in our design store.
What should my budget plan look like?
Yeah, for this bed, because of the fancy and it's a king, about 3 million. But we can always have discussions around the different sizing. You may need a single bed, a queen bed, a 5x6. We always calculate all the things that go in and give you the options, at least about 2 options. Because you may decide, I'm not going to go for this fancy material. Maybe I need a little bit, oh, this is my budget. We can advise. But also I want to tell you that a bed it's a life investment. They always say when you're older, like when you're above 30, you can still have that baby looking bed, you know. Invest in this 8 hours you're sleeping, guys. You're sleeping, you're tired from work, you want to rejuvenate. Invest in a good bed. You can plan for it, budget for it, and plan over time and buy it. The same goes for the mattress. The mattress, we just source it from a market, so there are very many good mattresses. You can go source them. The bedspreads, yeah, we can help you layer. These are actually sourced independently. I can't say we have these in store, but we can also help you to layer in your beddings if you allow us. We just tell you the options available and you can take on them, and then you. But what are you thinking? I know you've always wanted me to design your room, so what are you thinking?
Definitely, Carol Living is one-stop place for you for any advice that you want. I'm definitely going to sign up. How can't I?
Just look at her. She looks like a bed. She looks so designed, like she's the part of the design aspects of the bed. Just look at her.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I hope I can get a discount.
Yeah. Maybe we shall have that in another conversation.
But I think everyone needs a good bed. The world is already tough. When you get out there, it's only your bed that can accept you, that can treat you properly and give you that home away from home.
Yeah.
Like you need to return to a beautiful place, to a welcoming bed. You know, just imagine when the world has already tortured you and then again you return to a rough place.
You can't
that would be so unfair. Like
Yeah.
you'll be so unfair for your own life.
Yeah.
And you would rather save and just get this.
But it contributes to your rest actually. Like earlier you were saying it's inviting, and I said yes. Your bedroom, when you come to it, it should be like come and sleep, like in its own words, just saying come on and rest. It should be that inviting. But also we've layered the bedroom also with other things. The other product we're launching in Carol Living, Betty, is that sideboard, fully designed by Carol Living crew. All the handles, the drawers, the way it runs. We've actually done twins. They are supposed to like stand on this wall. But my bedroom noticed that yes, I am buying my forever bed. However, the space doesn't allow for them to stand. So I said, no, I can be creative. I made this one stand leaning on this wall. But ordinarily it would be this side. But now it's leaning on this wall and still beautiful. And I've layered it with a mirror. I intend to lift this mirror and hang it such that when babies come running, it's still safe. But you know, when you always have spaces, when you want to go out to work, you have to be able to look at yourself. But it's also like it makes the room look bigger. Like it's like a window kind of extension. There'll be also a mirror layered over that the other sideboard, and different, just a vignette, maybe a flower, something just to speak more calm, more zen, more beauty. We are just enjoying ourselves, guys. Everyone, you should invest in yourself. I am a firm believer that you can plan over time. I don't say go ballistic, but when you can afford it, plan for it. So you don't buy just things anyhow. Yeah, so today we're in our bed. We have launched both of those products. Please go on and order for them and just be merry. I know these are my customers already. They're just feeling very comfortable. So Betty, just as we conclude, how do you think you're going to layer your bedroom over time? Like what would be like the key points that I want to make my bedroom better. What would be the key points on it? Of course, we also have pillows. They're enjoying them.
Yes, I just wanted to ask about them, like before Betty comes in. Why like I find them so nice and beautiful
and soft.
I don't know whether people notice that the pillow can be another thing that can.
That's true. Also, Caroliving has actually, we can also design in your pillows as well. These are also sourced. Actually, I am a firm believer in, as by this time you're not saying I do it myself. So I don't leave the market determine what I do. Like, I don't let the market define what I'll have. I'll be like, if I want a fluffy pillows are everywhere, depending on where you buy them, the superstores. But the pillow alone, so when it comes to the pillowcase, the fluffy pillow is more like the pillow that's made with foam. It's, I think, cotton, not cotton foam, it's called what foam? Cotton foam? Fiber, like fiber, yeah, that fiber. So it makes it fluffy and airy and so cozy to like lie on. But most, for me, my pillows, honestly, I source them different places. I've bought new pillows, I've bought repurposed pillows. I just always say, when she, for instance, asks for my design advice, I say, let's be open to the sources of what puts together this look. Don't be so skewed to like, I have to go to this particular superstore. Our design services offer you the opportunity to source things and deliver them for the design look. It's always the design look. Over time, we'll have these things in the store, but for now, we can help. We can give you the service to source and build it.
Isn't that the independence we're talking about?
Thank you.
Absolute independence. She said one thing that took me back to independence. Don't let the market define what you can have. You can always play around, and if you are not that abreast with the market and where you can get things, then Caroliving is one-stop place that can help you.
We home improve, one-stop center. We'll do your home improvement. We'll be sharing. All these members are here. We are introducing my family into the show because Caroliving is family. It's not, I can't say I've done this on my own, and I want to bring all of us on this journey and have spin-offs. Who knows? The future is just bold and we're going for it. So Betty, I want to just say thank you. You have killed it. You have killed it. So thank you so much for today, and thank you to our crew who are filming. Simon is behind the camera. Thank you to Irene for bringing your spark. Yeah, happy Independence Day. High five, please, group. High five. Thank you so much. Keep at Caroliving, subscribe. Please share your comments and what your thoughts are. Go order for our products.